fabricated case. The CCTV visuals or the mobile footages doesn't show Rahul Gandhi is having a manhandling somebody, or there are no sufficient documents to prove the same. I don't think a senior person like Amit Shah would have accidentally said a remark about Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. This is the RSS stand. Historically, if we look, this is the RSS stand. RSS never believed in the constitution. Yesterday's incident clearly proves that Amit Shah had knowingly said this, because they never knew that this is going to go out of their hands. We still believe in the law of land, and we would fight all the legal actions and political actions. We are ready to fight this both legally and politically. And I'm pretty sure that the entire country has now understood the fact that BJP is diverting the issue. First, they tried to divert the Adani issue by saying that we are not cooperating in the parliament. When we started to cooperating in the parliament, twice the Treasury bench and the BJP made sure that the parliament stalls.
Hello and a warm welcome to HW News Network, your one-stop show, truth be told, for some engaging and thought-provoking conversations. The two houses of parliament have been adjourned sine die, which means that the winter session of the parliament is over. But what has happened during this winter session? It all started with the Adani controversy after the US indictment report came in. Then came the Samvidhan debate, where constitution was discussed for 4 days, and there was a lot of acrimony seen from the BJP side, which lambasted Congress, which targeted Congress, and which left no stone unturned in nailing Nehru, in nailing Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi. And what did it end with? It ended with an ugly 11 seconds clip of Home Minister Amit Shah, where he's heard saying, अंबेडकर अंबेडकर अंबेडकर, अगर आपने भगवान का नाम इतनी बार लिया होता तो आप 7 बार स्वर्ग पहुंच गए होते. Now, this clip of Amit Shah became viral, and Amit Shah thought that, the situation has really gone out of hand. He threatened Twitter, which is now called X, to withdraw the clip, which Twitter did not do it. And then yesterday, what happened was unprecedented. There was a scuffle between the MPs, and Rahul Gandhi was heckled. Mallikarjun Kharge was heckled. And imagine an 84-year-old senior leader heckled to the extent that he almost tripped on the ground, and he found it so difficult to get up, and a chair had to be brought for his help. And then by evening, some charges which were slapped on Rahul Gandhi. There was a police complaint, and now Section 117, Section 125, and several other charges have been imposed on him. And what we are getting to know now is that Rahul Gandhi might be called in for questioning, and the police is also asking for the CCTV footage as to what happened in Parliament. Now, where is this Ambedkar controversy headed to? Because Mallikarjun Kharge had held a press conference yesterday where he said that there's going to be a nationwide protest. And I'm told that several other parties are also organizing protests in the coming days. So how far can this Ambedkar controversy go, and can it be really capitalized by the opposition well to put Amit Shah on the back foot? Joining me now is Lok Sabha MP, Congress Lok Sabha MP Hibi Eden, who was with Rahul Gandhi yesterday when all this scuffle broke out. Thank you so much, Hibi, for joining on HW News Network. It's wonderful to have you on the program. What is the latest in the Ambedkar row? Is it true that Rahul Gandhi has been called in by the police for questioning, and any idea when that questioning is going to happen?
No, I'm not aware of the latest developments. But whatever happens from the part of Congress, I would like to say, we are not going to take an anticipatory bail, or we are not going to make this a big issue that Rahul Gandhi has been, we all are public servants and workers. There are multiple charges against us, which we do for the public. We do a lot of protests, and there are a lot of cases for that. But this is a fabricated case. The CCTV visuals or the mobile footages doesn't show Rahul Gandhi is having a manhandling somebody, or there are no sufficient documents to prove the same. From day one, the session started, the winter session started. The opposition was alleged that we are not running the session. The controversy was all about our interventions regarding the Adani issue. So it is clear that we raised the Adani issue. And apart from the previous sessions, we made it a point that only creative interventions kind of form of protest happen. For that, we didn't even start disturbing the parliament session inside. Before that, before the session started, before an hour before, we did our protest. We made sure the media carries it. We made sure that the people understand what the issue is. And then we joined the parliament. We took part in the question answer session. We discussed a disaster management law. There are a couple of laws. The One Nation, One Election was announced. 2 days of constitutional debate happened. We were a part of all these discussions. But unfortunately, the government is trying to prove one thing. One thing, they wanted to divert the entire issue from Adani. Second thing, knowingly or unknowingly, I don't think a senior person like Amit Shah would have accidentally said a remark about Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. This is the RSS stand. Historically, if we look, this is the RSS stand. RSS never believed in the constitution. And
So
they
I
always had it.
think that Amit Shah deliberately tried to, write the script of RSS, and deliberately he did that in the House.
There was a lot of pressure from the RSS from day one when the constitution debate was happening. And RSS had clear vision. And we know regarding the last parliament elections, how RSS had a tussle between the BJP, and now they are trying to please the RSS. In order to please the RSS, the main mudda is to make sure that B.R. Ambedkar is nothing. And this is not now. The constitution was not at all accepted by the RSS. They always say that it is something which we took from the Western world, from America, from Britain, etc., etc. And they still believe that it was not Indian enough. The Indian constitution is not Bharatiya enough. The Indian constitution has been borrowed. The Indian constitution is too long, too rigid. They have multiple reasons, and they still believe in Manusmriti. There is clear line of RSS. They have to just say that this is the RSS version and BJP accepts it. There are allies in this same government who doesn't accept this stand of Amit Shah, but they are all scared, unfortunately, to say this loud.
But since you're saying that he was RSS had put a lot of pressure, so it's basically because of RSS pressure that Amit Shah was forced to say a thing like this. Are you implying that?
Absolutely. I believe that. I believe that. See, now, yesterday's incident clearly proves that Amit Shah had knowingly said this, because they never knew that this is going to go out of their hands. Now, whenever a protest happens, I've been doing protests for the last 5 years. This is the 6th year as a member of parliament. I was the one who shouts the slogans. I always be in the front of the agitations. We have never made any blockage for any of the members of parliament who come into the parliament. In fact, last day when Mr. Rajnath Singh was going, when all the cabinet ministers were going to the parliament, we served them with a national flag. It was the way of our protest. Whenever their Magardwar is blocked, the security personnel make it a point that there is a passage for the members of parliament to go. Last day, there was a ruling from the Honorable Speaker Om Birla that you shouldn't block the Magardwar, and we didn't block the Magardwar. We weren't blocking the Magardwar for many days. But yesterday, after a peaceful protest, 9 o'clock, I'm just giving you the sequence of incidents. 9 a.m., we had a parliamentary party meeting, the last parliamentary party meeting of this session, where we assess how the session was on, how our members performed. Rahul Gandhi was very particular about with this thing. After which, we had a rally at 10 o'clock to the Ambedkar statue. There we shouted slogans. Then again, we crossed the entire parliament to the Magardwar in a single line. In a single line. We all went in a single line. I was back of the line. When Mr. Rahul Gandhi, the honorable opposition leader, was going to the Magardwar to enter the parliament, he was blocked by a lady MP. And I cleverly made sure that he's not in the picture because we knew that something of this sort would come. I made sure that he goes through another way. There, 3 MPs tried to block him. He holds a constitutional post. He's a leader of opposition. And he was not able to enter the Parliament House. Then he raised the constitution and then he walked in spite of the resistance. So this was clearly his rights were denied, being in the cabinet rank, being the leader of the opposition, being holding a constitutional post. This was to be taken seriously by the parliament and the speaker. I'm just challenging all the BJP MPs to release the footages. The speaker and the other institutions to release. There were so many medias, there were so many CCTV cameras, there were so many mobile cameras. Who covered in today's world in such a big gathering? Nobody would escape with that. So let the footages be out and see what is water, what is pani, doodh ka doodh or pani ka pani.
But look at the way the case is unfolding, Hibi. That is that now the National Commission of Women has jumped in, and they are saying that the Nagaland MP has raised this fact that she was disturbingly close to Rahul Gandhi, and all these allegations now which are coming up. How is this really going to unfold? And yesterday they had also imposed an attempt to murder charge on Rahul Gandhi, which apparently they did not register. And now you have a section 117. So what is your hunch? How are they going to trap Rahul Gandhi? Are they going to do a repeat of what we saw after the Surat court order where his MP status was revoked? Can they go to that extent? Are you really fearing that?
We are not feared by anything. Rahul Gandhi is not feared by anything. I would also think that they would also file Section 354 outraging the modesty of a woman.
Yeah.
And make sure that this is a non-bearable case. See, Rahul Gandhi was very clear. The instruction he gave us today was very clear. The protest is for Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. The protest is for Amit Shah to resign. The protest is for Amit Shah to withdraw and apologize for the statement he made, the remarks he made against the head of the constitution. We are not saying that please don't file case against Rahul Gandhi. Please don't do this. Rahul Gandhi is ready to go to jail for Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. This is our stand.
Right. But what is your worry? Any worries which Congress has, because BJP, is in the habit of adopting a lot of underground models by which they trap the people. Look what happened when last time Rahul Gandhi's MP status was revoked and cancelled, and they just took few hours to do that. So can they do a repeat of that?
They can try doing it. He is not a normal MP now. He's a leader of the opposition. And if any undemocratic practices happen, we still believe in the court of law. We still believe in the law of land. And we would fight all the legal actions and political actions. We are ready to fight this both legally and politically. And I'm pretty sure that the entire country has now understood the fact that BJP is diverting the issue. First, they tried to divert the Adani issue by saying that we are not cooperating in the parliament. When we started to cooperating in the parliament, twice the Treasury bench and the BJP made sure that the parliament stalls. Second, when this Ambedkar issue was happening at a faster phase, they didn't expect this to happen. Now they want to divert the issue. They made a scuffle, they made a case, they got all the media attention, and they wanted to divert the issue, which they are cleverly doing. But the entire media, the entire public, the entire world is carefully looking upon the sequence of events which happened. nobody will accuse Rahul Gandhi of such a behavior, even in the past and not in the future as well. I was closely with him in the entire process. I would very confidently say that he hasn't done anything of that sort. I've given a written letter to the Honorable Speaker, and we are very confident that the people of India would clearly understand who Rahul Gandhi is and who Amit Shah is.
Right. But how is this Ambedkar controversy, Hibi, now going to play out? As in, like, there's going to be a nationwide movement. From when are you guys planning to do it? Or is it all going to culminate with the Belgaum big rally, which you have planned for 27th? What is the plan now of India Bloc and also of Congress?
No, very soon, every state we would be doing protests in the support of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, where our only demand is Amit Shah's resignation, Amit Shah to apologize, withdraw the statement. This has hurt the sentiments of a lot of people, especially in the 75th year of Constitution. You should understand the opposition demand of having a discussion in the House. The opposition demanded for a discussion, and 2 days demand was accepted. Even on a Saturday, on a holiday, the Parliament joined. You should understand the reality and fact and the importance. So we are holding the values of the Constitution. We firmly believe in the Parliament. We have even when the debates were going on, we have clearly mentioned Nehru's and Dr. Ambedkar's contribution in the Constituent Assembly, and we have clearly made our stance. And we will take out the agitations where not just congressmen, not just India Alliance, a lot of other people would be joining this mass rally and movements, whereby they would all condemn strongly against Amit Shah's statement.
Right. So you are saying that different states will organize the protests, and you are going to bring in all sections of the society into this movement. So it's going to take the shape of a big movement, you're saying.
This is a social movement. I strongly believe that not just people of the Congress or the India Alliance, there are many other organizations who closely follow these political developments, and they're very anxious about the recent issues. And I'm pretty confident that they will all join us on the 75th year of the Constitution, where the chairman of the drafting committee of Constituent Assembly is itself has been brutally attacked by the Honorable Home Minister. This shows how arrogant and how impatient are even now towards the lower caste of the society.
Right. But Hibi, if you look at the whole winter session, the way it has played out, there were not many sittings, but a lot has happened in terms of the developments. There was the US indictment report of Adani, which apparently was opposed tooth and nail by the government, by the chair in both houses. And Adani word was almost like a no-go zone, that you should not utter the word Adani. Then came this constitution debate where all this has happened. What would you really say to the conduct of the chair, both in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha? There was a no confidence motion moved against Jagdeep Dhankhar, and look at the way it was dismissed yesterday. So what would you really say to the role of the chair now, and what should the chair now be doing, looking at the fact that whatever has happened in the Parliament after this scuffle, Lok Sabha Speaker said that now you can't protest at the Makar Dwar. So for the next session, how do you think that the things could play out? Because there's so much of acrimony now.
See, both the chairs are controlled by the BJP. And I don't think anything would happen in our favor. The complaints we have given, the complaints we have filed legally, the privileges we have given. Last day I had given a privilege against Sambit Patra. Some had given against Nishikant Dubey. But I don't think these privileges would be taken into consideration, because the ruling party has clear, the speaker is a constitutional post who has to be fair to both the sections. He has to protect the rights of the opposition as well as the treasury bench, and he should fight for every member. Every member is to be taken into consideration. But I don't think both the houses, the speakers, are capable enough to act independently in a free and fair and transparent way. So I don't expect a miracle to happen.
Right. So, Hibi, now what would you really say to this entire Ambedkar controversy? That it does it look like a diversionary tactics also by Amit Shah for some reason that apparently Adani could be a reason. There could be some other reason. What is your sense that this Ambedkar controversy was it almost like a diversionary tactics by Amit Shah?
See, I believe everything BJP does is a diversional tactics. They brought George Soros into the scene when Adani was discussed. They didn't want Adani to be a part of the discussion. Even if we discuss about anything, no, nothing but Adani. So that is the last thing they want to do. So whenever Congress and the opposition raises serious allegations, they make sure that that is not discussed and that is diverted, and they clearly do that every time when there is a controversy. This is the art of the BJP and the ruling party, which they cleverly do always. We know in view of the elections also, whenever the communal disturbances happen, this has all been planned and planted by many senior BJP leaders, and they are very expert. They have an expertise on this. By doing this for many years, I think they have gained expertise in doing this. So in the same way, in the floor of the house also, they do the same thing. You can see the series and sequence of events, how FIR was filed on Rahul Gandhi, how privilege was given, how they were admitted in the hospital. I don't think anything serious has happened to any of these people who have allegedly been in the IC.
Today, the main doctor of the Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital was seen saying that both the MPs are fine as far as their health condition is concerned, and then later on he says that now rest depends on the party how they want to take it forward. I don't know whether he realized what he was saying, but he said this. So what does it go to show?
No. See, this is the time of social media, and everybody clearly understands what exactly has happened. As I said, if something wrong had happened, the BJP would be the first party, and the ruling party would be the first people to screen that and make sure that Rahul Gandhi has physically assaulted people. The kind of respect he gives to women and elderly people, we've all seen on. And I don't think he's a person who can push somebody, who can be uncivilized in any form. I've been seeing him from 2008, and I don't think he can do that. He's capable of doing that. And I was in the scene in the entire time. We entered together in the parliament, came outside again. And when he understood that somebody was injured, he even went to them. But when they started to make it a controversy, when Nishikant Dubey was trying to picturize it and he was shouting at him, he wanted to make it a mess out of it. I said, this is not the right place to be. We just moved away from the place. So we know what happened. I'm confident to say that Rahul Gandhi hasn't abused, touched, or said anything unparliamentary or made any kind of mockery in front of the women.
Right. Right. Okay. Thank you so much, Hibi, for joining. And even though you're not keeping too well, you joined us for an interview. Thank you and take care. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Stay ahead with our cutting edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.